on the admission and the whole process regarding our main tech, which will be ending on the 9th of June. It's an information session. So we'll do a presentation regarding what we have. Then we'll have questions. Now for questions, there's a Q&A section. If in case you have a question, you can just put it there. It will be answered at the end of the presentation. And also, this is a third session that we're having for this intake. 2 weeks ago, we already had several sessions, and this one was organized for those who did not have the opportunity to join the previous 2 sessions. And also, the session will be recorded. After the presentation, or after the session, we'll have the recording shared, plus any other relevant materials. And therefore, for now, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I don't want to welcome my colleague Xavier, who will lead us through the presentation. Then I'll come in later to regulate the Q&A section. Otherwise, feel free. And if in case you have any other question, apart from what we shall have presented, feel free to put it on chat, or rather on the Q&A section, so that we respond to it. Thank you. Xavier, you can proceed from there.
Okay, thank you so much, Calvin. Please confirm if my screen is visible, as well as if I'm audible. Hello, Calvin.
Hello, hey, Xavier, I can now hear you.
Okay. What about my screen? Is it visible?
It's visible. You can see the first slide.
Okay, thank you so much. So good evening, all. I hope that you are all well wherever you are. I understand that we are in different regions with perhaps different time zones. So my name is Xavier Aluku, and I'm a senior data scientist at African Center for Data Science and Analytics. And I'll be the one taking you through this open day. As my colleague Calvin has said that this is the third open day. I just take you through what about our trainings or our programs, and of course the expectations. I also understand that some of you have already completed the admission process with regards to that's the May intake. And as I'm presenting, in case of any maybe internet downtime, as we are in different regions, our team will notify me, then I'll be able to look into that. So I'd just like to go straight away to our presentation. First of all, to tell you about AFRICDSA. AFRICDSA stands for African Center for Data Science and Analytics Limited, which was founded in the year 2020. And in this 29th June 2025, we'll be celebrating our 5th year. So we are accredited by IABAC and GSDC. IABAC stands for International Association for Business and Analytics Certification, which is a European Union-based commission that, in terms of a professional body that was registered under the EU data, what we call the Edison Data Science Framework, which was a framework that was drafted to guide the implementation of the data-driven decision-making strategy to ensure that we have well-trained human resource to enable various organizations and companies to have qualified people with necessary skills. And also, we are also created by Global Skills Development Council, mostly in our courses such as data protection. I don't know, Calvin, am I audible? I can see. Hello?
Yeah, Seve, you are audible.
Okay. So far we have trained over 1,500 students globally, and we have done this both remotely and physically. And our headquarters is based in Nairobi, Kenya. That's Pioneer House, Moi Avenue. But also we have been able to serve our customers, those who are not within Kenya remotely, but we have been making physical visits to some of the countries so far, such as Rwanda. We were there last year, Uganda, Tanzania. This year we are planning to be in Zambia because we have so many students from also that region. Why should you train with us? First of all our courses are internationally recognized. So as we are talking about industrial revolution, we are talking about data science, we are talking about AI, we are talking about data privacy and governance, cyber security, all those are emerging skills. And therefore, also it means that as you are seeking knowledge or skills in these emerging areas, you need to ensure that at the end of the day, also you are getting certification that you can present to any employer anywhere in the world, because the world has become a global village, so that it is able to be recognized. Also, we have role-specific specialization. We have various courses that I'm going to present. We have allied faculty of industry professionals as one of the accreditation requirement that you are able to get these licenses is that all our trainers should or are supposed to be working in various industries in data science, data analytics, cyber security, and all areas that we are training. Also, you gain what called CPD. That's a continuous professional development. As our student, if you are our student, we have a lot of events that you attend at no cost. Apart from that, also, once you graduate with us, you continue learning. We normally share these events organized by ourselves, our partners, that's the accreditation partners, so that you continue learning at no cost. Once you enroll as our students, the CPD credits, you attain them at no cost. We also have flexible class hours. They normally run from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. East African time, which will enable you to be able to select the best batch that fits your schedule. As our company, we have our core values. One is empathy. We treat class as we will want to be treated. Adaptability, we evolve to stay competitive because technology keeps on changing. And also that's why perhaps you are in this session, you want to upskill yourself so that you remain competitive in the market. Integrity, we remain honest always. We deliver what we promise. Teamwork, we collaborate for success. That's both our employees and our students and all the stakeholders. Our services, of course, is training and certification, as well as consultancy. And our goal is to provide high quality, global accredited, industry aligned programs in the field of data science and AI, not only to working professionals, but also beginners. We have students, those who have beginners, maybe those who have just graduated from that's secondary schools, those who have just graduated from university. We have those professionals already in the industry, have been able to equip all those different profiles of individuals with skills. So here I'm going to take you through all the courses that we are offering currently or that we have accreditation to offer. Starting from the certified data scientist accredited by IABAC, to those accredited by GSDC. As I understand that in this open day, we have students who have selected different individual courses. I want to start with the Certified Data Scientist course. This is a comprehensive data science certification that is designed for individuals that are eager to enhance their skills, or those who are eager to start a rewarding career in data science. You gain expertise in data analytics at the end of this course, Python programming for data science and analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. So the key learning areas in this certified data scientist, one is Python for data science and analytics, statistics, and data visualization. You'll also learn machine learning and deep learning. Machine learning basically is the ability of computers or machines to execute some tasks without being explicitly programmed. Like for instance, I can come up with a machine learning model that's able to predict a credit card transaction if it is fraudulent or legitimate. Then we have deep learning, which is an extension of machine learning. We can be talking of artificial neural networks, those that are used in precision agriculture. Nowadays, we are talking of drones that are able to estimate yields in farms. We are talking of applications that are able to detect crop diseases. All that is part of deep learning. We can talk about the onboarding of customers using what we call eKYC. That's know your customer by financial institutions without you requiring you to go physical there. Also, you will learn big data tools and applications. Big data basically is data that is voluminous and is transmitted at a very, very high velocity. And most of the data, in fact, currently that is being handled by companies is big data. And the main reason we have a lot of big data is because of the fourth industrial revolution. We are seeing a lot of people who have access to internet, smartphones, and also the growth of the social platforms such as Facebook, Instagram. So we are able to share a lot of information in form of images, text, voice notes, all that is better. So the tools that we learn Python for data science, Tableau and Power BI for data visualization, structured query language, and of course PySpark, which is part of Python. You will as well learn Excel because the statistics, you will learn it using Microsoft Excel. Also, you will learn about APIs and model deployment with Streamlit. Like at the end of the day, as a certified data scientist, you have to be a full stack data scientist. Like you are able to build the product from the beginning to the end. The end here, we are talking about deployment for production. So another use case for data science, for instance, a retail company that wants to forecast sales and optimize inventory, or a certified data scientist builds predictive models. To predict is to look into what might happen in the future based on historical data, and of course deploys them to improve demand planning and reduce stockouts. The relevance of certified data scientists in the current world. So data is playing a central role in business strategy. So certified data scientists are crucial for enabling predictive insights and data-driven innovation. The next course is the certified data analyst. So this is a comprehensive data analyst certification program tailored for individuals seeking to elevate their skills or launch a successful career in data analytics. You master essential techniques in data visualization, statistical analysis, structured query language basically for data engineering, Microsoft Excel, and data-driven decision making. The key learning areas here is we have data analytics foundation and statistics, data preparation and modeling, decision modeling and optimization. Like for instance, I want to transport goods, let us say from the Middle East, maybe to West Africa. I have two routes. I can pass through the Suez Canal or I go through the Cape Town, okay? So, but all those routes have advantage and disadvantage. Of course, the Cape Town is the longest route. That's why we have the Suez Canal. But with decision modeling, you are able to make a good decision if in case you have in terms of resources, maybe you are strained in terms of resources and you are wondering which is the most optimal decision that you can make as a logistic company. So that's such items are the ones that you learn through decision modeling and optimization. The tools that we'll use here are Stata and SPSS, structured query language, Power BI and Tableau, and of course Excel we mentioned. Another use case, for instance, for data analysts, like for instance, a telecom company that wants to reduce customer churn, like customer churn, if customers churn, it means that they are stopped using a certain product. So a certified data analyst identifies key churn factors and visualizes actionable trends through dashboards for stakeholder review. The relevance in the current world is that as organizations increasingly rely on data to guide strategic decisions, demand for skilled data analysts is soaring across all sectors. And according to the latest statistics, as at this year, January, data analyst role also grew by about 24%, while that of data engineers and data scientists was at 42%. Another course is the Certified Artificial Intelligence Expert. So this is a comprehensive Certified Artificial Intelligence Expert program, and it is designed for individuals looking to advance their skills or begin a rewarding career in artificial intelligence. So before I go further, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the ability of machines or computers to mimic human behavior. Like for instance, if you are having a customer service agent who was responding to customers via chat, you can use a chatbot that is able to do that work. And perhaps in case there's a question that now requires maybe human intellect that is beyond AI, of course, nowadays we are coming with agentic AI that is more has more capabilities like a human being. But now, like, is that ability like AI is able to perform a lot of work that human beings could or would have done. So what you learn here, you master key concepts in machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of AI. Neural networks used in deep learning, especially as I was talking of computer vision, like coming with drones that are able to identify or detect group diseases and all that. And of course, generative AI. Generative AI, in the past data, we are talking of analyzing data. Now, we are talking of using data to generate new content. So you'll be able to learn generative artificial intelligence with platforms such as Gemini, ChatGPT, and all that. So you gain hands-on experience in building and optimizing artificial intelligence models using cutting-edge tools. The key learning areas is Python Essentials and Pandas for data preparation. TensorFlow, these are just libraries in Python that we learn. Generative artificial intelligence, NLP is natural language processing and computer vision. Reinforcement learning and artificial intelligence application. Then building advanced artificial intelligence solutions with Python. A use case is like one use case is another one, because I have mentioned some. If a tech startup wants to develop a voice-activated assistant, a certified artificial intelligence expert builds natural language processing models for understanding speech commands and, of course, personalizing user interactions. So, in the current world, AI is transforming industries and driving innovation in automation, healthcare, finance, and customer service, and creating high demand for artificial intelligence professionals. Then we have the Certified Finance Analytics. This is a comprehensive finance analytics program that is designed for those individuals who are eager to advance their career or explore opportunities in data-driven finance industry. So you gain expertise in financial modeling, data visualization, risk management, and of course, advanced Excel analytics. And the key learning areas here, we have financial modeling and performance analysis, risk assessment and fraud analytics, advanced Excel for data manipulation, data analytics in accounting and auditing, data visualization and reporting for decision making. Use case in as a certified finance analytics is that an investment firm, if it seeks to better their portfolio risk control, what a certified finance analytics professional will do is to build financial models to assess risk exposure and, of course, visualize portfolio trends. The relevance in the current world is that with financial decisions increasingly being data-driven, finance professionals with analytics skills are vital for accuracy, compliance, and of course, strategic planning. The last course under the earmark is the Certified Human Resource Analytics. This is basically a comprehensive human resource analytics program that is designed for individuals who are eager to enhance their skills or those who want to start a rewarding career in human resource analytics. So at the end, you will gain expertise in human resource metrics, data visualization, predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is tried to forecast the future, and of course, machine learning for human resource. The key learning areas is introduction to human resource analytics and data collection. We have workforce planning and predictive modeling, human resource metrics and performance analysis. Tools that we'll use is advanced Excel for dashboards and reporting. Then, of course, you have machine learning for employee engagement and talent retention. So talent retention is one major concern of many companies. So a use case is if a company wants to improve employee retention, a certified human resource analytics professional uses historical human resource data to predict attrition and design retention forecast interventions. Okay. In the current world, as organizations focus on optimizing workforce performance, human resource professionals with analytic skills are crucial for strategic talent management. And nowadays, especially in Africa, we have a lot of companies, BPOs, business process outsourcing companies that are such as Teleperformance, the ones that have a lot of customer service agents. So they hire a lot of human resource analyst professionals that are able to do performance analysis, optimization of the workforce, and all that. So under GSDC, now Global Skills Development Council, we have the Certified Cloud Computing and Cybersecurity Professional. This is a course that is a dual focus program that covers both cloud infrastructure management and cybersecurity strategies to protect digital assets. So as I started, I was saying that it's because of the fourth industrial revolution that has made upskilling to be almost compulsory so that you remain relevant in the market. So as companies are digitizing their information, many companies now are storing their information in the cloud, okay? And therefore, what does it mean? It means now that also the risk of that information being hacked becomes very high. So there's need for security to ensure that the information is properly kept. Okay, so the key learning areas here for those who selected this course, you learn cloud architecture and deployments, such as the Amazon Web Services, AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. You will learn cybersecurity frameworks and threat detection, identity and access management, risk assessment and mitigation, compliance, and data privacy regulations, because also this is so much related to data privacy also a bit, because also you are protecting people's information and companies' information so that it's not stolen. A sample use case is when a company migrates to the cloud but faces security threats, a cloud security professional implements access controls, encryption, and monitoring systems to prevent cyber attacks. Okay. The relevance in the current world is networks and cybersecurity skills are critical with financial services, healthcare, and tech industries leading the demand. Then we have the Certified Ethical Hacker Foundation. This is a specialized program in ethical hacking that is focused on penetration testing and vulnerability assessment to strengthen cybersecurity defenses. So this one, you see, like the cybersecurity course and cloud computing ensures how are these assets that are being stored in the cloud protected. But now the ethical hacker, how will the organization know that the assets, okay, digital assets or their assets stored in the cloud, the documents are secure? They need to hire an ethical hacker to do what you call a system audit. How do they do the system audit? They do so by trying to hack the system and, of course, write a report on the vulnerabilities in case they are in. So that's what the ethical hackers now do. So the key learning areas is ethical hacking methodologies, penetration testing tools like Kali Linux and Metasploit, network security and firewalls, social engineering and phishing attack prevention, incident response and forensic analysis. A sample use case is a financial institution hires an ethical hacker to test its security systems. The hacker identifies vulnerabilities and provides recommendations to enhance data protection. In the current world, cybersecurity threats are rising, making ethical hacking a critical skill for companies to safeguard their systems. Those in Kenya, for instance, I saw that there was an attempt to hack the National Social Security database. I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it, and NSSF, of course, issued a memo trying to downplay the allegations. Okay, so they need to hire an ethical hacker to ensure that the systems are more secure, just to do the audit. Another one is the Certified GDPR Data Protection Officer. GDPR stands for Generalized Data Protection Regulations. So this one is a course for almost everyone. Okay, we have those who selected, but the issue of data protection, especially if you are employed, it cuts across all departments. We don't have like these people are from maybe legal or not. This is something, as long as you come across personal identifiable information, you need to know how are you going to handle and protect it so that it doesn't end up in the hands of those who are not supposed to handle. So these are regulatory compliance courses focusing on generalized data protection regulation principles, data protection laws, and privacy impact assessment. The key learning areas that we learn is the generalized data protection fundamentals and compliance, data privacy impact assessment, managing consent and data subjects. Data subject is the owner of the data, like when you registered to attend this webinar, for instance, there is somewhere in our website whereby you consented to enroll for our course. Also, we learn cross-border data transfers in case your data will be taken to a different region and all that. What are some of the specific considerations that that organization should look into? Our use cases, for instance, if an e-commerce company expands to Europe and must comply with GDPR, a data protection officer ensures all data handling processes align with legal requirements. And with the increasing data privacy concerns, businesses require GDPR compliant professionals. So we need to be able to comply. Another course is the Certified Generative Artificial Intelligence Foundation. These are specialized programs that explore the application of generative artificial intelligence in content creation, automation, and business innovation. So this is AI that is specific to generative AI. So as I said when I introduced that, in the past, we were talking of just analysis of data. But nowadays, we are talking of generation of new content using historic data, okay? So that's what we learned here. So the key learning areas are generative artificial intelligence models and their applications, AI for content creation and automation. Like if you want to come up with a chatbot and all that, ethical consideration in AI development. We are talking of now, also you need to be aware when you're using this AI or when you're building these generative AI solutions, what are some of the ethical considerations, okay? And of course, you learn industry-specific AI use cases. So, for instance, a marketing firm uses generative artificial intelligence to create personalized content for digital market campaigns, therefore reducing manual workload and increasing engagement. So generative artificial intelligence is reshaping industries with increasing demand for professionals who can implement AI-driven solutions. The last course is the Practitioner Certified Business Analysis. This is also a very important role, but for those who selected, this program is designed to equip professionals with skills in stakeholder management, requirements gathering, and of course, process improvement in an organization, okay? The key learning areas are business process mapping and modeling, stakeholder engagement and communication, data-driven decision making, solution evaluation, and implementation. And the use case is if a bank analyzes customer feedback and transaction data to identify inefficiencies in its mobile banking services and of course improve customer satisfaction. So business analysis is a crucial skill in the digital economy, of course helping organizations optimize process and drive innovation. So that's the end of the courses. If you go to Google, we have a lot of reviews from our graduates. If you just Google African Center for Data Science, you can see that the reviews from our former students that also you can check just to as part of your due diligence process, okay? But we guarantee you quality as a reflection of what our graduates are saying. I don't want to dwell so much on this. In terms of our graduates portfolio, we have students who are working and those who we have placed as individuals all over, but also we have trained corporate clients across various countries in Africa, like the Rwanda Revenue Authority, Uganda Revenue Authority, Sanlam, University of Rwanda, NCBA Group, which is across various countries, Zamara Group. So we have students or clients, both the corporates and the individuals. So now I like to come to the schedule for classes. I start with the IABA courses. So as I said, our classes normally run from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. Our classes run from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So for the May intake, we have both the physical and virtual classes. Live virtual classes, all classes are. Hello.
Hi, Xavier. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you. So we have the learning management system. Just to ensure that our students, in case even you miss a session, you are able to follow up later. Okay. So we have the physical class and virtual class running from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. From Monday to Thursday. This is what now we call full-time. They learn for 4 hours a day. These are for certified data scientist students and certified data analyst courses only. Then we have again the 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. class, both for physical and virtual. This is part-time. The classes again run from Monday to Thursday, 2 hours a day. This is also exclusively for certified data scientists and certified data analysts. Then we have the 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. rather to 10 p.m. East African time. The study mode here is virtual. This is part-time. It runs from Monday to Thursday, 2 hours a day. This is for all the courses: certified data scientist, certified data analyst, AI, human resource analytics, finance analytics, and all the courses. Okay. As shown here, the 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. virtual part-time for data protection, generative AI, business analysis, ethical hacking, and cloud computing. In terms of course durations are here as well. The certified data scientist part-time takes 9 months, full-time 5 months. Certified artificial intelligence expert, for now we only have part-time, it takes 7 months. Certified data analyst, we have both part-time and full-time. Part-time 7 months, full-time 4 months. Certified human resource analytics professional, for now we have only part-time, it takes 5 months. Certified finance analytics professional, for now we only have part-time and it takes 5 months. Data protection, we only have part-time, it takes 4 months. Cloud computing and cybersecurity professional 6 months. Generative artificial intelligence 3 months. Practitioner certified business analytics 4 months. Ethical hacker 4 months. In terms of fees, the fees are here for all the courses, both for physical training and virtual trainings, both in the Kenyan shillings and international students. But those in Kenya as well, you can choose either to pay in Kenyan shillings or dollars. But for our international students or those outside Kenya, you can only pay in dollars. And we also allow fee installment in payment in installment, as shown here. So all this information as well, if you go to our website and go for the specific course syllabus, you are able to download. So all this information is available. For each course, you find all this information, the syllabus, what is covered, the fees, the maximum number of installments allowed, and all that. So in terms of school payment options, for those maybe within Kenya, you can pay using mobile money, M-Pesa, or direct deposit to a cooperative bank. Our international students, you can as well do direct deposit to our USD account, or for both, you can pay using online payments such as a credit card and mobile payments via STK push. You just tell us, we send to you a link, then you are able to transact using your card or mobile money. So in terms of our admission process, you start by payment of first installment fee or full fee, then registration and issuance of admission number, issuance of admission letter, then start of classes. Admission deadline for the May intake is 9th June 2025, and the classes will start on 10th June 2025. So one thing I want to clarify is that payment of fees, the first installment is not registration, is part of the school fees. Like for us, registration is free. Like when you enrolled, it was free. We don't charge any other fees. Whatever you start paying is part of the school fees. So to get in touch with us, this is our official number, of course, for operations and for customer service. Physical Kenya, we are located in Pioneer House, Moi Avenue, Nairobi, Kenya. But as I said that we serve also our students virtually across various nations, but we have been making physical visits. This is our email, our website. You can also follow us on our social media pages at AFRICDSA on X, Facebook. We are in Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. We are all be able to get more information about what we have been doing. So thank you so much for your patience. I like now to take it back to Calvin so that he can lead us through the question and answer session.
Okay, thank you very much, Xavier, for that wonderful presentation. For anybody who has a question, you can put it on the Q&A section. It's marked by a question mark. Just put it there so that we're able to respond to your questions regarding any of the programs or the general process around admission. So I think, Xavier, the first question is, hello, what is the difference between HR analytics and data analytics, and which would be the best for someone already in the field?
Okay, thank you so much. HR analytics is basically data analytics, but you specialize in human resource alone. So the other data analytics, you can work in all other industries because you'll, during the training process, you'll use various data sets. But for HR, you'll only do data analytics using human HR data alone. So for someone who is practicing maybe as a human resource and in human resource, and you want to end up being just in that profession, you can go for HR analytics. But in case maybe you want something flexible that you can as well maybe cross in future and all that, I recommend that you go for data analytics.
Okay, I think the other question is when the courses will start. Now, the classes for our main tech will start on the 10th of June. So we have admission ending on 9th. We encourage you to apply and ensure that you're admitted so that you are part of the classes. Another question is, do you have July cohort? Yes, we have a July cohort. What happens is that we normally have our intakes at an interval of every 2 months. And the first one was in the month of January. we had March, we're now having May intake ongoing, and classes starting in June 10th. We'll have July intake, then we'll have September and November. Then we move to January 2026. So every 2 months, we have intakes ongoing. Then, how long did you say certified data science takes for online? And how much can the first installment be? So please just confirm, is it the period for the CDS? You can share that. And for the first installment, what we do is we divide them in equal installments. Like if you are doing the certified data scientist, you divide that by 5 months. So yeah, as Sylvia is presenting now, for the certified data scientist for part-time, which is the online, it will take 9 months. And then for full-time, those who are attending full-time, that's being 4 hours a day, it will take 5 months. Then now for you to know the installment, just divide the fees by 5 for you to get what you need to pay for every month. Yeah. Any other questions? If you have any other question, please ask. Yes, so as is presenting, if you are doing the certified data scientist and virtual training fees 88,660 divided by 5. And if you are an international student, you just divide 682 by 5 to get what you need to pay for every installment. Okay. I don't know if there's anybody I'm locking out. Yeah, there's another question. Hello, the one studied finance as option at university. What are the best fit courses? Then can you share with us the presentation that you have gone through with us? So Sylvia can advise on the most appropriate course for Juliet to take.
Okay, thank you so much. So as I mentioned when I answered the HR analytics, I can say about your long-term vision, like at the end of the day, where you want to end up. So like the certified financial analytics professional will confine you to just finance industry department. But for instance, if you take the certified data analyst, you will have still, you are able to just perform the same task that a financial analytics professional can do, but it will give you that opportunity to be able even to look for roles in a different department in case you want to move or change your careers. So in terms of decision, I think I don't want to give a direct, but now I would like you maybe to consider it based on that advice. Like finance analytics will be confined. Data analytics, for instance, if that's what also you are considering between the two, it will give you an opportunity also maybe to move to other industries apart from just finance. Back to Calvin's.
Okay. As an international student, how do I sit for my GSDC exams? So I think I'll take that. You'll understand that for international students and even for the local students, all exams are done they're computer-based, except for the certified data scientist. For the certified data scientist, you are sent a project on your email, you do then submit via email. But then for all other programs that we are offering, there's a portal, GSDC, they have a GSDC portal that will give you access to, and then you sit exams via that portal. For year back, for the rest of the programs, that's the certified data analyst, the HR, finance analytics, and the CIE. That's the certified artificial intelligence. There's also a year back portal, which is also part of the admission. When you're being admitted into the program, you create an account. Then it's through that portal that you'll be able to do exams. So irrespective of your location, you'll just sit exams. Then L again, so the full time can only be done physically. So you can take that. And how will I get my certificate as an online learner? The certificate is normally sent via email. So that one, irrespective of you being a local or international student, if you're an yearback student, yearback will send you the certificate via email. If you're a GSDC student, GSDC will send you your certificate via email as well. The question on full-time, Xavier?
Thank you. So we have full-time for those who can do virtually, like the 5 a.m., not the 5, the 8, the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have this was just a typo error. We have those who do it virtually, so you can opt for virtual full-time. It normally runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I hope that is well answered. Back to Calvin. Hello, Calvin's back to you.
Okay. Any other question? Anyone who we might be looking out before we close? Okay, so I believe that's it. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Sylvia, just reshare the contact details so that they see once again. Yeah, so George, yes, also for 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., we have virtual classes. So you may opt for physical. Oh, okay, yeah, that's been answered by Sylvia as well. So sorry. So there's a hand that's up. Fidelis. Okay, how will I get my certificate? That's been answered. Do you have or plan to have a branch in Rwanda? Yes, Juliet, very soon we'll have an office in Rwanda. We'll have a physical setup in Rwanda. But for now, we are still serving the market virtually with several visits. I think early in the year, around February, we were in Rwanda and we met some of our students in the country. But we have also done some feasibility study. In a few months, we'll be having a physical office there. Yeah, but for now, as Sylvia said, we are still serving virtually with frequent visits to all those other countries that we still don't have a permanent office. Yeah, so thanks for that. We want to bring it to an end. We want to wish you all the best. If you have not yet registered, please reach out. As Sylvia presented, we have 4 steps for admission. We need you to pay fees. We'll issue admission number, issue admission letter, then you'll start classes. That's on the 10th of June. Also, for those who are interested in intakes later than May, we have intakes every 2 months. And anytime, at any point that you have a question and you want to reach out to us, please do. You can call us. You can also contact us via WhatsApp or reach out to us or through all social media sites. We are there. Or you can chat us via our website. That's www.africdsa.com. So we are looking forward to seeing you in class, and do not hesitate to ask any questions. Thank you and bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.